Also, does anyone know what these are? And he points to the bit of a snowflake on his head.
I'd say it's proof that we've finished a trial.
Wait, does that mean that we all need to finish all the trials?
No, I didn't the walrus say that only one person has to do it each trial? I don't think we all have to do all of them. To be honest, I'm considering that one there. I'm not particularly keen on whatever cruelty entails.
I'm not keen on it either, but if it needs to be done.
I'm just gonna wander back out into the main room.
For what it's worth, I'm pretty tapped out though.
Yes, I mean, all things considered, we can probably have a sleep.
Another long rest?
Well, we only had a short kip before as you were kind of looking at that sword, or the axe, or whatever it was.
That's true. I could benefit from it.
What
do you say, Ella?
We haven't really slept since we... Wait, have we slept on the island yet?
We have once.
Have we?
After the battle,
Before
I think.
we spoke to the giant.
Oh, yeah. Well, should we at least open the doors to the other two and see which is which?
Last time, getting close to the door was what, or rather, stepping right beyond the door is what set it off.
The second door, but there's two doors at the front. I opened them up fine last time, and that's where we saw the drawings.
Fair enough.
Or, see if the strength is still with him and try and open the door. Let me just open my character sheet because I didn't have it open because I am a fool.
Oh, no.
Athletics, yeah.
Yeah.
You can have guidance.
Rand did say he'd help, but let's see if I can do it without the help first before I roll the second die. 1, 2, 4. I'm assuming a 16 doesn't quite cut it.
Yeah, you should roll. Let's see what it ends up with.
To your advantage.
Okay, so 16 is currently, however, I've still got 2 more dice. I'm gonna sonically bolster this roll.
Wow.
So we have at 24 as Rayon's help does nothing, and Mo channels his psychic energy into his arms and pushes these doors open. I'm hoping. Yeah.
It opens up. Yeah. This room is identical, probably, to the other rooms, except for the word on this door, which says, let's see. It says isolation in common.
So cruelty and isolation. Rayon, you want to open the last door? We may as well just have them all open.
Will do.
Guidance.
1, 2, 3, push. Arrgh. Oh, no.
You have guidance. However, I think you've used both of the amulet charges for today. Oh no, I have 3. Efficiency bonus, you have 1 more amulet charge.
Oh, man, this is not going to be good. 1d6, one more, 1d4.
You're at 15 at the moment, yeah. 1d4.
17. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Alright. Out of the way, Rayon.
I want to say this.
Do I have guidance from it?
Oh yeah, guidance. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I flavor the guidance by saying, please just show him up, please.
Hang on. Let's see. 1d4. So 14.
Oh,
And I'm going to use my last psionic dice for this for the day. I don't think so. 17. However,
oh.
I matched right on the strange.
All right, boys, step aside. Let me show you how it's done. Are you helping me, Rayon?
But, of course.
Thank you.
More just steps back and watches.
I will guide myself, obviously. Oh yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
It takes Ayla to finally open the door.
I
say, though.
dramatically kiss my bicep.
I'm just going to point out, Rayon, you didn't open a single door here. It was all me and Ayla.
Yeah. After cutting you a new one, I don't feel particularly great about this.
Yeah, and on the other side of this, on this door is written endurance.
Okay, so it was endurance. Cool. All right.
Do we want to stick around for a long rest or just have a short break? I could do with a little patching up.
I don't mind either way.
Either option is fine by me.
What was the walrus's name again?
Ukuma.
Ukuma. Do we have to complete these trials in a certain time frame, or is it just get it done when you can?
Oh, I've seen people rest in between the trials.
I guess it doesn't hurt then. And Ryan will start breaking out, sleeping gear and whatever else. If you guys are okay with that. What time is it anyway?
Oh, yeah. What time is it? The sun came out when you defeated Oral. You took a long rest. So it was like 8 hours. It's probably nighttime.
Okay. Mo's gonna grab like his lantern and kind of like unscrew the top of it so the flame is kind of like open to the air. He's gonna put like his little cooking pot on top of it just so there's like a little makeshift cooking area, and he's just gonna heat up some of his rations.
Yeah, I should take down my rations.
So are you planning to long rest or short rest?
Getting long.
It's up to you guys.
Yeah. If you do long, because it wasn't that long ago that you did just finish your long rest. You'll probably have to like a whole day to get that long rest. Because like I think it has to be 24 hours or something.
Yeah. All right. We'll just short rest for now then. Just chill, eat some food, recover, let Round patch himself up.
Yeah. Short rest.
Okay, take a short rest. Ukuma, he probably goes away for a while, maybe to do some fishing. But he returns very quickly. Once it doesn't take him that long to find fish on this island. Yeah. You short rest. Anything happened during the short rest? Anything going through your heads as you're down here in this oddly shaped dungeon?
I suppose Mo is just kind of keeping one eye on Rayon. I mean, he seems normal now, but he did just swing an axe at Mo not too long ago. Just like Mo is pretty sure it was the axe, considering that's where it all came from. However, you can never be too sure with Rayon, so. I think mostly Mo's just taking a moment to sit and do nothing because they're always doing something.
I think during the short rest, Ayla is going to maybe collect a bit of snow and hold that in her palm, and for the first time actually feel that it's cold and invigorating. And I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and recover a first level spell slot.
Very smart.
Mm.
You being all sorcery.
Oh, it's exciting. I've got 2 spell thingy. What are they
You got
called?
meta magic.
Meta magic.
Meta magic.
Cool. Yeah, nothing happens. You don't get interrupted during the short rest, so you can continue as you planned.
So, which one next? Mo says, and he kind of holds up an extra, like a small bowl to each of them with just some simple rations. It's mostly a snack more than a meal, but he'll still offer them some.
Hardtack soup. It's been a while since I've had this.
Oh, yeah. Kind of always tend to eat the good stuff first, unfortunately.
Yeah. I miss beef. Fish and whatever else. And it gets a bit boring.
Hopefully, with the Thor, we'll see more cattle up here. I don't know. Did you get much up here before?
Some, but their meat was stringy and tough. Most of the time, we would just get it, trains from the coast.
Mm. They should look into. God, I've forgotten their name.
Bison?
No, they're the D&D creature.
Yakety yak, don't go back.
No, I've most completely forgotten it. There's another one. Kind of smells funny, like when alive, but the meat when cooked, it's quite good. It's a bit of a darker meat.
Wait, you mean Oroks?
What?
Oroks.
I don't think so.
Now I'm not sure what I'm talking about.
One time when I was living in the south, I ate crocodile.
Crocodile? What the hell is that?
Kind of like a really evil fish.
Yeah. Did it taste good?
Wait, no, Oryx
Like
wasn't
a
what I was
wet
thinking of.
chicken.
Huh. Fish that tastes like chicken. Weird.
Really, if you get down to it, everything tastes a little bit like chicken.
After a little bit of resting and patching himself up with another healer's kit thing, apparently I can do one every short rest.
Neat.
So we decided which door we're taking. Or should we just flip a coin?
So we'll do that separately then.
Oh, do you mean we each do one of them? I guess that could work.
I mean, in the purpose of getting this done quickly, maybe.
I hate to say it, but I feel like I would be best suited to endurance. But I don't think either of you would like to do cruelty.
I'll do
Not
cruelty.
Wait, what?
Neither of you want to do it. I'll do it.
Ooh. I've done some pretty fucked up shit in my life, Ayla.
Seems like you guys have something to figure out, and Mo's just gonna walk and just go into the isolation one without saying anything else. They're both going, "Oh yeah, cruelty and endurance," and Mo's like, "All right," he's gone.
And that's how he died.
That was the last time you saw Mo.
Okay. Yeah, since you rush in, we'll follow Mo.
Wait,
When-
my axe.
Nope.
As you step into the room of isolation, you are suddenly transported once again. And as you come to, like, the whole place just sort of turns to white, and as you get your vision back, you hear the words in your head, and it is exactly the voice of Oral. So she's somehow speaking to you, and it says,
She wasn't dead.
she says, in solitude, you can understand and harness your full potential. Depending on others makes you weak. And now you see yourself around a bonfire with a blue flame, exactly like the flame you found in the cave. And it's burning cold. Mm-hmm. And anywhere that the light doesn't hit, it is complete darkness. Even with your dark vision.
Ooh. Okay. Mo is gonna kind of like. So you said there's a bonfire ahead of me, but then everything else is just completely dark?
Yeah.
Okay. Mo, for the first time in a long time, will reach into his pack and, well, he'll pull out his lantern for actual light instead of cooking. He'll light his lantern and kind of hold it up. Does that help at all?
Nothing. It does not help.
I suppose then we'll be making our way towards that bonfire.
Oh, you're currently in the light of the bonfire.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Shit. Is the bonfire providing any warmth?
Cold. Yeah.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah.
So I'm quite cold.
Yeah, you would feel cold right now.
Oh, okay, shit. Is my lantern at least providing any warmth for me?
Yeah, it is. But how long does a lantern last? Is it unlimited?
Let's see. I've got a lantern. Once it burns for 6 hours on a flask, 1 pint of oil. I do have a spare flask of oil, so I can last for up to 12 hours with it.
Okay.
I've only got one spare oil flask because I think I've wasted one in the past.
Sure. Okay, so do you just want to just sit by your lantern, depending on using its warmth?
Can you repeat what she said?
Let's see. She says, in solitude, you can understand and harness your full potential. depending on others makes you weak.
Yeah, I think to start off with, Mo is gonna walk around a little bit. He's gonna walk kind of at the edge of the darkness and just kind of see if he can hear or kind of get more of a sense for his environment. Just I guess scout out, from what he can see and feel, just kind of get a lay of the land. But then he doesn't exactly want to walk into pitch blackness. So yeah, I think I'm gonna at least spend a few hours just kind of sitting by trying to keep warm with my lantern and just see if anything happens at first.
Okay. So you want to go for 3 hours?
We'll start with 3 hours to see if anything happens.
3 hours, nothing happens. And because you don't dare go through the to the darkness, all you see and feel around you is just snow.
Let's test the waters a little bit. Mo's gonna walk into the darkness and just kind of like turn on his side as he's walking. So he's kind of walking side, almost sidestepping, so he can kind of like look where he's going, but also look back to make sure he can keep an eye on where the campfire is.
Okay. You walk.
Just going slowly as well and like feeling as he walks to make sure he's not going to walk off like a cliff or something.
And your lantern is still lit.
At this stage, yeah.
Yeah, you walk. You look back. And yeah, you're, I don't know, 30 feet away from the lantern. And you sidestep a bit. You look back. And yeah, you're about 30 feet away from the lantern. Not the lantern, the bonfire, yeah.
Oh, so I don't get far away from it whenever I walk away.
You feel like you are, but then you look back and you don't. Yeah.
It could be stupid. It's a hooded lantern, so I can close the hood, which shuts off light. Mo's going to look at the campfire, but he's also then going to close the hood of his light, so it kind of puts him into darkness. But he's holding his hand on the hood to open it up if he needs to.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you lose whatever extra brightness it was giving off, and it suddenly becomes colder and darker.
And while it's dark, Mo's gonna turn away from the campfire and then turn back to the campfire. Is it still there?
Still there?
Yeah, I think at this stage, no, nothing's happened from his experimentation. So Mo's gonna wander back to the campsite, take a seat, and he's gonna think for a little bit to figure out what to do. Because boy, am I stumped.
Okay. We'll come back to you then.
Mm-hmm.
The other two, how long do you wait? Or do you do something straight away when Mo is gone?
They just turn to Ayla and go, I know neither of us is particularly keen on cruelty. Why don't we just hold our partner shares? Whoever wins does it.
I think you've done enough cruel acts for today, Rayon. Let me do this.
Honestly, I was going to say I might be on the roll. Might as well keep it going.
Pay off the roll. It's fine. I can do this.
Okay. I trust you, Bela. But if things start to go a bit south or you feel a bit uh murder hobo-y, like G did sometimes, don't be afraid to take a step back.
You too. Don't let the trial get to you.
We'll see. And in case we don't die, I'll see you on the other side.
I'll see you on the other side.
And Raymond will look into the joints.
Sure. We'll follow you then. You step into the endurance room of endurance, and everything goes white again, and you hear the voice of Oral, who says, "Exist as long as you can, by whatever means you can. Only by enduring can you outlast your enemies." And you find yourself under the starry sky in a dimly lit valley surrounded by mountains. You are standing atop a frozen lake. The ice is unusually clear, allowing you to see through it without hardly any distortion. And suddenly a faint light glistens underneath the ice. A frozen sigil floats deep in the dark waters.
Yeah, fuck you too, you ice bitch. I look down into the ice and look around. Do I recognize where I am?
Do a survival check.
Survival. I am okay at these. I said jinxing everything. 15.
15. It's somewhere you've never been before. You are far more north than anywhere that you've previously gone.
Hmm. Look down towards this frozen sigil. If I move, does it look like it's following me?
No, it stays in place.
Last as long as I can. Maybe if I check this out. Can I... Middle of a frozen lake. How big is the lake?
Oh, it's pretty large. I don't know what's a good distance. It's like a kilometer of that in diameter.
I will... Man, this is going to be a terrible idea, but I'm going to cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff and try to break some of the ice.
Sure, yeah. Roll the hit and damage.
There's nothing around me, so I should be fine. Wow!
With that hit, you're unable to break through the ice as of yet. So you don't damage it in any way.
I'll just keep trying.
Go ahead. All right, that hits.
25. Okay. For 6 bludgeoning, dear fucking god.
Oh my god. You break through the ice. It's definitely just a small crack. I mean, not crack, hole. So you could probably like put your arm through. Yeah.
How far down is this sigil?
Oh, it's very deep. Um, when you look closely, like through this small hole that you've made, you can estimate is far deeper than anything that you've swam before. Um, you you would have to hold your breath for a very long time. In addition to you can also feel the coldness of the water as well.
I can, except that I have a resistance to cold. What is it? Here we go.
Yeah, that would improve your chances if you wanted to jump in.
Can I first try to like lower a fishing kit? See if I can hook this thing.
Yeah, do you know how long a fishing line is?
No fucking idea. Hold on. Let me see. Is it fishing tackle?
It doesn't say. Um, yeah, I mean, it looks like it's getting there, but nothing happens.
Hmm. This is going to suck fucking balls. I try to widen the hole.
Yeah, you can attack again.
Oh boy. Guys, this is a terrible idea, isn't it?
We got this.
Hey, 2012.
Okay. Oh, nice.
For 10 damage.
All right. Yeah, it's enough that you can fit through now.
Ah. This ice is gonna freeze over on me. I jump down.
You jump down. It is extremely cold. Luckily, you're resistant.
Mhm.
Um, but you feel like if you stay here for a long time, you are probably going to freeze to death.
Yeah,
Um,
fair enough.
so what do you do when you jump in?
Just swim straight down.
Okay,
Oh,
please do
it
a
wasn't.
sorry. Please do a con save.
Okay. Yeah, actually, rolled that. Wasn't meant to. It's fine. This is less fine.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
yeah, it's getting to you. Maybe just this whole experience is you know sort of made you a bit tired, and uh, you get damaged. You'll get half of this because you're resistant. Um, let me roll it. So half of that, 6 cold damage.
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. I will continue onwards.
Yeah, it'll just be another con save.
No, fuck me. Oh, it's really not good, guys.
Uh, Once again, you get damaged. Do you know how long you can
Uh-huh.
hold your breath?
Um, I believe it's a minute
Per con?
con
Yeah.
modifier. So 3 minutes.
So we'll say each time you dive down, it's like 30 seconds. So a minute has passed, and you take additional half of 13 cold damage.
Okay. So another 6 damage. Okay. Gotta roll a good con save eventually, guys. Hey, there we go.
Nice.
Nice. You make good progress. But you're still less than. You've only made less than halfway towards the sigil.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Turns out I can hold my breath for 4 minutes.
Nice.
So it's 1 plus your con modifier in minutes.
Uh,
Alright.
yeah. So you can continue, or you can head back if you want.
It's only been 1.5. I can go. Oh no.
Once again, you're starting to freeze over in this water. Only taking 4 though.
Okay. It's alright. I'm gonna use my inspiration for this one. Let's roll with advantage. Oh, thank God I. No, never mind. That didn't really help. Okay.
Once again, yeah, you're not making progress, and it's the same thing. You get damaged. 5.
Okay. I've taken 2 minutes. How far in am I?
Less than halfway.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna swim back up.
Yeah. Oh, I guess you just need to succeed once to get to the surface.
Yeah, 16.
Oh, you don't get quite to the surface yet. Um,
Oh my God.
okay. You do get to the surface with that second fail, but you do take additional damage.
Okay.
Half of 9.
The 4.
You rolled 1 dice over a 10.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
know.
That's
I know.
rough.
Oh, okay. Switch ship. I'll resurface. Look around. That was a bit of a bust. Uh, I will try to head to the shores.
Sure. Very
Are
easy.
there,
Yeah.
yeah,
You don't
are
have to
there
roll for that.
trees?
No, it's just mountains surrounding you. This is sort of like a cauldron, I guess. Around this lake. You can try going over the mountains if you want.
Hmm. Something tells me I have to get that sigil. Uh, is there, are there any like, rocks, anything that I can like grab a hold of?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab some rocks and just. How many feet of rope do I have? 100 feet there, plus my fishing tackle. Oh, I have 150 feet of rope. Jesus. I'll tie 150 feet of rope together, attach the hook at the end for my fishing tackle and the rock to it, and try to fish the sigil out.
Okay. 100 feet. Uh, you. It seems like even if you're like it's hard to tell, I guess, with a depth perception underwater. Like maybe you're hitting it, but it's not. It's not doing anything. You can't. You
It's not
can't
moving.
hook onto it. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna suck. Okay. Um, I'm going to break through a little bit of ice in a different area, refreeze it using my ability with the rope attached to it so that the rope now has an anchor in the frozen ice, with the rock tied to way down the other end on the other side. So it's almost like a diving anchor,
Okay.
and try to use that to pull myself down so I'm not just swimming. Um, well, this is a terrible idea, but I could also just try tying a rock to my ankle and sinking down that way so it's faster. And for funsies, I will also turn into a brown bear while I'm at it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Brown bear.
Yeah.
Nothing heavier you can turn into.
Beast wise, let's see. Where's the I have no fucking idea. I honestly think that the bear might be the best option. Yeah, I'll just be the bear.
Okay, that's fine. You become a bear, a brown bear.
Mhm.
And yeah, do you
I just try to swim down.
okay? Same thing. Do those con checks.
Oh man. Oh, the bear doesn't have a con saving throw.
Rip.
Fuck you.
Yay!
Ah. You you get to the point where you were before, and you don't get damaged.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, less than halfway.
Oh, my
We are the
God.
bear.
Fucking bear.
You don't make progress.
I-
But and you still get damaged.
What?
Okay, yep.
Is it like DC 20s or something?
Oh, no.
It's been a minute 30,
Yep.
and you get damaged once again.
Okay. Get fucked.
Same thing. 2 minutes.
I'm just going to try to go down a little bit more.
Oh,
No.
that's good.
Two,
It's 20.
2.5.
It's a DC 20?
Yep. Okay, I'm going to swim back up.
Some bad time bears.
Yep. And I'm using the rope as a guide to get myself back up.
Yeah. You'll get up. You won't receive damage.
Okay. I am a little bit stumped. Boo.
Cut to Ayla for her also to get stomped.
Yeah.
Do you want to come back to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Ayla. You are alone now, as the others have gone. Where are you headed?
Into cruelty.
Sure. It's the top left one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Top left.
You go into cruelty. It goes white, just like the others, and you hear a voice, Oral's voice. She says, "Compassion makes you vulnerable. Let cruelty be the knife that keeps your enemies at bay." When your vision returns, you find yourself in some sort of cave. Ice has sort of frozen over the walls, the roof, and the floor. And you see a bunch of villagers And they are familiar. In fact, this cave is familiar. These are the people of ooh, I have to look at the map. These are the people of Tourmaline, the ones that fled and were assumed dead as they fled into the cave and it was caved in. They are weak and they look like they're on the edge of death as they all look at you. Help!
Are you all right? What's going on here?
It's been so long, so cold. Please, help.
How many people are there?
There is at probably around. Oh, it's not that many actually. 6, and they say we're the only ones left.
What happened to everyone else?
They did not make it. At that point, you hear a rumble as the cave starts to shake. Look, this place might cave in once again if you don't get out soon.
Oh no, I'm gonna leave him behind, don't I? Shit. Can I see the exit to the cave?
Not the exit itself, but you can sort of make out a path that will probably lead somewhere up higher. That will most likely lead to the exit.
Follow me if you can, but I can't help you. And I start taking off towards the mouth of the cave.
As you take off, we cannot. I'm too weak. I cannot climb. He reaches out his hand.
The shortest thing I can do at the moment is to leave you here. I turn and leave.
Sure. You turn and leave. They all start crying out for help. The shaking gets worse, but because you're leaving alone without anyone dragging you down, you can easily escape this cave. You avoid any damage from rocks falling on you. Before you leave, the shouts for help stop.
Yeah.
Do I get outside?
You get to the mouth of the cave, yes. Upon reaching the mouth of the cave, a bright light, I guess you can't see your own head, a bright light emanates from your head. And you find yourself back in the room that you started with before the test.
That's fine, it wasn't real, so that's good.
And it was just like, man, what's taking these guys so long? It's easy.
It's easy. They weren't real, I just had to leave some fake people behind in the cave.
back to Mo. That was very quick.
Probably would have spent another few hours sitting around here. Another 3 hours and my flask would have run out of the first oil. And as it goes out, Mo kind of watches it go out and feels the cold go around them towards the campfire. The voice seems to relied on someone else that's weak, or just like spending time by yourself is what helps you find your power. Mo's gonna like, I guess, kick some snow over the campfire, see if he can put it out.
It doesn't go out. How long has it been? Sorry, it's been 12 hours.
6 hours at this
6
point.
hours. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't put the second flask in my thing yet.
Okay. 6 hours pass. You put snow over the fire. It does not. It does not. The fire is not expelled.
Or just kind of chuckles to himself. Hey, suppose it's fitting for something called isolation to be somewhere alone. As he kind of stares around, can I hear anything, or is it completely silent as well?
You only hear. I guess it's like the crackling of flames from the bonfire, but this doesn't sound like a fire flame. Instead, it's probably just like sharp noises.
Cracking of ice, almost?
Yeah, cracking of ice. Yeah.
So it's like I can hear that and I can hear myself, but there's just nothing else apart from that.
Mm.
Yeah, I suppose Mo will just kind of, he'll pull out his sleeping bag just so he has something else to sit on that's not snow. Sit on top of that and he'll wait. Once he starts to get really, really cold, he'll put the other oil thing in. But he'll start kind of rationing the heat from that, turning it on and off just to kind of extend it. And Mo's just going to ride this out for as long as he can.
Okay.
So it'd be like, half an hour on just to kind of warm up a little bit and then light off, and then half an hour on. So he's basically like almost doubling the length of time of it just to kind of keep himself from like completely freezing or something like that.
Sure. You wait and wait and wait until it gets to the point where you've run out of fuel for your lantern. 18 hours have passed. Nothing has changed. And now the only light source is coming from the cold bonfire. Can you roll D100?
I can, but before I do that, I'm going to use the second charge of my Charm of the Snowwalker because it will make me immune to the effects of extreme cold. And I think Mo's more worried about freezing than anything. 39.
Okay.
So yeah, for the next 24 hours, Mo is immune to extreme cold.
Sure. Nice.
But yeah, no protection from actual cold damage though, just the weather effects.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't feel like you're going to succumb to the coldness yet.
Mhm.
But with being alone for so long,
Hit me with that
it's getting
madness.
it's getting to your head. Yes.
Yes.
Do a wisdom saving throw.
As soon as you said D100, I'm like, make Mo mad again. Oh, wisdom saving throw. I'm not terrible at those.
The voices are getting are back in your head.
Fuck. This is the same one.
Yes. But to you it's real. And you get affected so much with intense revulsion that you effectively have the antipathy effect from the antipathy spell.
Ooh. How do you spell that?
I'll link it in the chat.
Yeah, if you can, just so I can see what the effect is. Thank you. Enchantments cause creatures, especially the area. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how that works then, because you don't see it. You just hear it.
I mean, I guess the way you could work it is if you're paranoid, any sort of damage, I can make a wisdom save, and then that could become the effect.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's fair. Mo's going insane. Mo's going to start fucking trapping the shit out of where he can see. So I have 100 foot of rope. I also have a shitload of ball bearings, and I think I have caltrops. I also have a vial of acid. Mo is going to set up some traps.
Okay. You set up traps. Time passes.
Mm-hmm.
You still have that madness. How? What will you do? This would at least last for a while. Will you try anything within, let's say, the next 24 hours or so?
As long as Mo hears those voices, I think he's not sleeping. It's by himself. He is. What Mo will do actually is, at some point, Mo is going to dig a hole, and he's going to kind of create like a false top for it, so kind of like a mini snow igloo, big enough for his ring to go in. And when Mo feels like he's about to succumb to exhaustion, he's going to put the ring in there, and then so he can sleep. But that's, yeah, Mo is guarding the fuck out of where he can see right now.
Before you get to the point of getting exhausted, suddenly the blue, the cold flame goes out. You're in complete darkness. You cannot see even with your dark vision. But then suddenly the light comes back, or your dark vision comes back, and you see
Mo is
that
holding the rifle in one arm and a pistol in the other, and just like spinning in circles, just looking at every.
you are in the room that you started with. But
like here or
yeah,
like here? Okay.
Here, yeah. But before we continue with you, let's finish off Rayon.
All right, let me go type a journal entry.
Okay. Rayon, you're still a bear, I think, on top
Yeah.
of the ice. Sigil below.
I am going to turn back into Rayo. I'll give it one more go before I turn back around. I still got spare hit points. Let's see, because that's 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 4 is 13. Yeah, I still got the 14 hit points left as a bear, so let's give it another go. Swim.
Hey.
Nice. You're less than halfway.
Swim.
You get damaged.
Oh, okay. All right. Failed one more.
More
Oh,
damage.
okay.
And
Right.
more damage.
I will swim back up.
Yeah, all good. You won't get damaged if you swim back up.
Okay. And as soon as I do, I turn back into Rayon. I had 1 hit point left as a bear. I think. Wait. Let's see. I can't do math right now. My head won't work.
Would you say you've got barely any hit points?
Stop it.
Ayla, that was unbearable.
Oh.
Really clawed my way into that one.
Ooh.
Oh, no. I get out as Rayon because I've just exceeded my total. So
Okay.
Rayon would take.
Couldn't bear it any longer.
Stop it. So Rayon would take 3 damage. Okay, resurface, turn back into Rayon. I'm going to give this a try. Using the ability that I've gotten from Storm Soul, I am going to turn a column, like a cylinder, of the water into ice.
Nice.
And essentially using like a bucket or whatever, start hauling water out to hollow it out. Repeat, keep going, repeat, keep going. With the rope dangling down the hole, and I use the rope to climb down.
Okay. Yeah. So I was trying to think. Okay, can you just repeat what you're trying to do?
Essentially, I'm trying to freeze a hollow column in the lake to get down to the bottom. Just like a tube. And I'll literally do that 5 foot by 5 foot.
Yeah. I don't. So, because you're, like it says, it has that part. If a creature is in the tube, but I guess you're not. Not the tube, the cube. I guess you're not in it.
Mm-hmm.
You're outside of it.
And it's cold enough that I'm thinking it won't remelt.
Okay. Sure. They'll help maybe. Because you're still climbing. Yeah, it's interesting. So before, it was hard to get there because you're using your swimming speed.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're using your climbing speed, which I think is just the same.
Yep, but I'm not drowning.
Okay. Oh, how are you not drowning? Sorry, I must have missed that.
Because I would excavate out the water from around the tube.
Hmm.
Essentially, I'm creating a hollow like a straw, but just big, as far down as I can.
I don't think it's. Yeah, because I think that it would fail once you get in. Is that how it works?
Uh, no, because otherwise, what would happen is if I was to cast this on like a lake surface, I step onto it, it melts instantly.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
actually occupying the
Yeah.
space that freezes.
Okay. Uh, you climb down, slide down. Hmm. I think you would still need to. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the optics of it. It's like you make a 5 foot cube, you hold it out, but then you still have to reach into the water, right?
Yes, but if I keep on casting it and like essentially I can like draw water out from the tube, the air, scientifically speaking, the air pressure from above would keep the water level stable so that if I was to draw water out from the tube, so long as I don't exceed the actual depth of the tube, it should be okay.
It only lasts for 1 minute though. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's enough time. You can get like part of the way down, sure.
yeah. We're part of the way down, as far down as I can. And then I'll swim. I'll just fucking swim, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, you'll get 1/3 of the way down before, like you can. This is before you're doing anything. Like if you estimate, you get a
Yep.
third of the way down before
Fine.
it'll disappear.
All right, fuck it. I'll take it. Let's go, motherfucker.
All right, you go all the way to 1/3 of the way down,
Holy shit.
getting damaged straight after.
Okay.
That's good.
But at least your breath is only starts from once you're already third of the way down.
Yep. Okay. So one success, two failures.
It's within your. It's almost you're almost there. You can feel it. You're probably like 80% of the way.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
The pressure is too much.
Another 6. Natural 20. Fuck you.
Yes.
Nice. How much did you have left, like in terms of time?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1 minute left.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. So you weren't quite in peril danger yet.
Mhm.
But you were getting there, and you touch the sigil. You feel coldness on your forehead, on your head. Something glows from your head, and you find yourself back in this room.
Rayon comes stumbling out, just coughs. Water comes out.
I've been making snow castles for the past like hours.
Yeah, it's been a couple hours, maybe 3 since Rayon has gone. Mo is not back yet at this point.
Oh god. Fuck that. Seriously. Holy shit. Ella! You're back! Oh, you're back. What fucked up shit did you have to do?
I'd rather not talk about it. Do you want to help me build a snow castle?
Sure.
Do you need to dry up? What? Did you go for a swim?
Yeah. Yeah.
You also look like you've half frozen to death.
Yep. It's just he's gonna squeeze out some water out of like and freeze it onto your ice castle to help make like parapets.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Mo's still not back.
No, not yet. You were gone for a few hours.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I've also deleted everything I used. I deleted all the stuff I used for traps off my character sheet. Because I'm assuming it's lost.
Okay. For Ayla and Rayon,
Mm-hmm.
will you just wait until Mo comes back?
Maybe at some point I will ask Rayon, do you think it was real, all the stuff in the test?
We'll have to find out. We could try to find the tiger tribes, see what happened with them. Sorry, wolf tribes, rather. We all saw the child get taken by their compatriots. It's real. We'll see them again.
I hope we do. I really, really hope we do. I hope it's not real.
Truth be told, look, I'm pretty sure the one that I went through wasn't real, but I don't know for the rest. Did you meet anybody on yours?
Remember those missing villagers from Tourmaline?
Yeah. They said that nobody made it out of the cave.
No one made it out of the cave.
Oh. You didn't, like, I don't know. He just draws his thumb across his neck.
I thought about doing that. But then I thought that might be actually the kindest thing I could do at that point. So I did the cruelest thing, which was to walk away.
Oh, shit, when I said take a step back, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry, though. For real. Shit's fucked.
Shit is fucked. It's hard to be a good person up here.
Yeah, you're telling me? Number of times I've had to take somebody out because they were threatening Nimsy.
I really hope Mo's okay.
Yeah. We have to go after him.
A full day will pass. You'll actually be able to get a full long rest while you wait for Mo.
The longer it goes on, the more I'll start sitting over here looking at the door, and then after a few more hours I'll sit a little bit closer, and by the end of the full day I'm just sitting up against this door, just watching and waiting.
Brian will join you. Just thumbing the skull at his side from time to time.
Question.
Yeah.
When Rayon came back, did Ayla's snowflake also fill in the extra bit? Like, have they got 3 points to it now?
No, the both of you would see different types of arms of the snowflake.
Yeah, wait, we need to do the test ourselves.
Seems like it. That's what I was worried about.
We should have just gone in together.
Should I try sending to him and say, "Come out, we need to do it together"?
You could try.
Yeah, let's try. I'll cast sending to Mo.
Yeah, it'll work. Oh, maybe that adds while you're there. Yeah, while you're in the middle of your madness, Mo, you get a message from Ayla.
Hey Mo, I think we need to do this all together. Rayon and I don't have the same marking, and we just finished our trial. You're taking a while. Maybe hurry up.
That's too many words.
Oh no, cut off at
Ray
some point.
and I have the same mark. Or don't have the same. And that's where it cuts off. I was counting.
Oh no.
You're gonna hear, Ayla? Ayla, are you there?
No, really? No.
Ayla, are you close to the light? And Mo's gonna end it there.
Oh god. Look at Rayon. He didn't. He sounded odd. He sounded
Odd.
really odd.
Odd how?
He asked me if I was close to the light.
Do you think we should go in after him?
I think we'll need to do this test at some point. We might as well go in now.
I hope we can find him.
Look
No
for the light, I guess.
Yeah. Although isolation doesn't exactly bode well.
Remember when he was super paranoid all the time? He sounded like that.
I don't want him to go back to that. He was not a fun person to be around.
It's gonna be great. They're gonna go in just as I pop out.
Look, Ayla. You've got this.
You've got this.
So how does this work? Does Ayla go in alone?
I think we're doing it. We're both
Together?
going in, right?
We'll both head in.
All right, you both head in, and same thing happens. The room disappears around you. You hear the same thing that Mo did, which is in solitude. Wait, was that it? Yeah. In solitude, you can understand and harness your full potential. Depending on others makes you weak. You find yourselves in the same situation, just complete darkness with a ice bonfire in front of you. And Mo, yes, it is what you say. You appear here, and no one is around in this original cave.
Yeah, Mo just pops out with the guns the other side of him. In Mo's mind, I don't know if I've left the challenge, but because there's no one here. I guess there's the walrus. Let them start what they're doing in theirs first.
Okay. All right. So yeah, same thing. Rayon and Ayla, you're together actually, so you can see each other. But yeah, your dark vision is not working. It's complete darkness where the cold light does not hit.
It's a isolation. I think we have to kind of like go our separate ways.
Split up.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll be
alright.
able to find more. I don't see him here.
You go west, I'll go east.
I don't even know which direction those are, but sure. I just hit the opposite direction for her.
Did they appear in the darkness or at the campsite?
Oh, like within the light of the fire.
Are my traps still there?
Oh no.
Oh, you? Sorry.
No,
No.
no. Oh, the traps I most set up when he was there.
Oh, the
still
traps.
There.
Yes. There's traps. Yeah,
Oh, do we see the traps?
the ones
Do
in
you
the
want me
light.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to make a check to see how well hidden they were?
Oh, yeah. Good point.
I guess it would be sleight of hand
You roll
to
low.
make traps.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Roll low, please.
Roll to see who's
Oh shit.
Paranoid mode.
We
I
wouldn't even
can't-
be looking for them. We'd have to go off passive, right?
I can't
Yeah.
even beat that, even if I was looking for it.
Unless I roll a 19 or a 20, I wouldn't see it. Wait, no, I don't have. No, I literally can't beat it. I was looking at persuasion. Yeah.
There would have been very basic traps, because he didn't have a lot of supplies. It's like a ball bearing trap that will make someone fall over, a trip because he uses pins in this rope to make a tripwire trap. The most deadly is he's done like a mini slingshot with an acid vial.
Oh my god. Alright, well, we're gonna wander into the darkness. Do we leave the light?
Yes. You would need
Okay.
to leave the light to get to the darkness.
Okay, we leave the light in separate directions. Hopefully we don't stumble into any of those traps. Who the fuck knows?
I would say with that sleight of hand, you definitely do. Yeah, Ryan, maybe you get the ball bearings trap.
About 10 feet out from the light, Ayla, you see this? Oh, fuck! My ass!
Yeah, you don't get damage from it, right? You just
No, it's
fall prone.
Yeah, the only one that would take damage from is the acid. I don't think I had enough stuff to really set one of those up well.
Okay. So the other one is the tripwires. You just fall prone as well.
Yeah, it's just but both of them were just to alert Mo if someone came. Just
Okay.
basic alarm systems.
Do I recognize this as the handiwork of my beloved Mo?
Yeah. Let's say.
I cast sending.
You would probably recognize his lanterns. I didn't take that. That's still there. And his sleeping bag's still rolled out on the ground.
Round would take those.
I'm gonna send to Mo. Listen here, you little shit. We came here to find you, and you set the fucking traps for us. What the fuck is this about? We're looking for you. Where are you? Come back to the light.
Ayla? Where are you guys? Is the test over? You're not here.
Insanity deacons.
It's still going on, isn't it? And that's the end of his message. I love paranoid.
Listen here, you little shit.
Also, best opening to ascending.
Oh, man.
All right. So you guys walk west and east.
Mhm.
Yep.
And will you just keep walking? Is there anything that will make you stop?
If it's been like an hour and I haven't found Mo, I'll probably stop.
Round will keep walking. He kind of stopped in the last one and got bored.
Okay. Can you both roll wisdom saving throws?
No, thank
Awesome.
you.
Wisdom. I
Can-
will use my inspiration.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm rolling a.
Hey!
Nice.
Nice. Ayla, the only sane one left.
That's concerning.
I'm worried about what round's madness is going to be.
Yeah, roll D100 for Rayon.
Hey!
You start experiencing vivid hallucinations. And this is going to cost you disadvantage on your ability checks.
Maddie! Oh, you're still alive! Oh, I missed you, girl. Well, why are you eating my hand? Oh my god! My hand! No! I'm sorry!
Um, okay, so for the foreseeable future, this is going to stay on you. As your hand is being eaten in your head, you return to this room. Ayla, you also return, but you don't experience any madness, and you get an extra arm on your snowflake. On your head.
I don't know what you two are complaining about so much. These trials have been fine. Come on, Rayon.
How long would they have been gone for?
Since the sending, at least, well, Ayla said an hour. Rayon, yeah, probably a few hours.
Wait, so do I just permanently have hallucinations?
As far as you know.
Ayla, they took my hand! It was Maddie.
Oh,
And he's gripping his hand, which is very clearly still there.
your hand is it's still there.
No, she took her revenge because I sacrificed her. She took my hand. It's fair, to be honest. She
Come on.
deserves it.
Let's go find Mo, okay?
I'm so sorry, Maddie.
Ben Loki, I'm terrified of whatever you've been planning.
So, in the hour they've been gone, let me ask you a few questions, Den.
Yeah.
Now, there's that room up the top where the ice giant, whatever name is, that we got the axe from. That was a frozen room, yeah, but there was like wood and stuff in that room, right? Like whatever the bed was made from, that wasn't all frozen over, was it?
Let me check. So, the ice giant.
This room up the top here. Although
Yeah.
no, there was also the kitchen upstairs that had a bunch of chairs, or the
Yeah.
dining room.
Yeah.
Mo probably spent the better part of the hour collecting wood and fortifying this little corner here.
Yeah, sure. Probably.
He's got little spikes pointing outwards.
As you're bringing everything down, Ukuma's gonna say, "Oh, what you doing there, bud?"
Mo just ignores him completely. Like he thinks he's in the trial. That fucking war isn't real. Now I also still have a tinderbox. I would also like to make lots of, because this is a little icy floor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to melt a lot of it so it becomes very slippery.
Okay.
But that's probably all I can really do in an hour is make a slippery floor.
Yeah, that's more than enough time to try and do so.
And yeah,
Okay.
he's then sitting in a corner there, rocking himself back and forth with a gun, like clutched into his chest.
But when Ayla and Rayon, when you come into this room, you see this sight, and probably Ukuma's like sliding along the slippery ice.
He's having a great old time.
Rayon sees Mo, and it's just like, Mo, they took my hand. Maddie, she did it. And it's just like stumbling forward towards him.
As soon as Rayon starts coming towards him, Mo's like holding the gun out and pointing at him and shaking his hand.
Mo? Oh my god, Mo. They took your hand too.
Like he's not pulling the trigger, but he's definitely like aiming and shaking it at Rayon. Like his hand is like trembling.
Oh, we missed you. I was in there for so long. Do I have the arm of the eye of the snowflake on me?
You do not. And I think I made a mistake with Mo as well. I don't think Mo has it as well.
You never said that I got it.
Okay.
You just said I returned.
Yeah.
So Ayla has 3 arms, and the rest of us only have 2.
Yeah.
Or 1 even.
Yeah. But your one is different to Ayla's.
More. More.
He'll shoot at the ground in front of you. Don't come any closer.
Holy shit! How'd you do that without a hand?
It was came back. No one was here.
Because we went in after you.
I didn't even know how long I was in there. I kind of could keep track at the start with the lantern, but once the oil ran out,
You were in there for a day. We came looking for you.
it felt like longer. It was something in the darkness. Stop moving. He points it again at Rayon. I don't know if it came back with me. I don't know if they're here again or if it's something else.
It's just us.
How did we meet?
What?
How did
There's
we
a lonely
meet?
wood.
Tell me about it.
In the tavern. Not ours, the other one. What's her face? She asked us to find something, the chewingas, and then we all, had a drink, and oh my god, it's my drinking hand! No!
He kind of like looks to Ayla. Tell me, tell me something that Ayla would know.
You miss G, but you understand why he's gone.
Anyone could guess that. Anyone could have known that we traveled together and knows that he's not with us.
I know that you're not from here, but you've come to care about the people here.
This is just mostly for my own guidance of where I'm going. Mo will like his hand's still trembling, but he does lower the gun.
Rayon, steps forward, still, clutching his hand. And he's just gonna, kneel down, crying, and, hug Mo.
Mo's still behind, like, a barricade of
Oh, right.
Just a heads up. It's got, pointy bits of chairs that he's snapped and stuck out of it.
Right. Mo, if you let me look at your hand, I might be able to patch it up. I can't even do that anymore. Oh my god, I'm useless.
He's gonna kind of, slip out the side here and just kind of give Rayon a bit of a wide berth. he's just gonna walk up and he's just gonna walk up and just hug Ayla.
How you doing, little guy?
I can hear them again. It's not the gem this time. It's like they're in all the shadows around me. It's Like every bit of lack of light is where they could be.
What do they say?
Just mostly murmuring. First, then they called for me, told me to walk away from the light. One time they even tried using your voice.
Yeah, that could have actually been me. I cast sending to you a few times. Well, here, can I have your hand?
Holds his hands out.
I'm gonna tap your palm and cast light into it.
His little glove just starts glowing.
Now they can't get to you.
He smiles for like a moment before it kind of fades. Seems you've only got one challenge left.
Oh shit. Well, they've been super easy so far, so let's see how hard the last one
Fuck
can
you.
be.
Ayla.
Though I need you to be the normal one for a little bit while I go and do this. Rayon's having hallucinations.
I don't know if I can help you through that one. You have to break the ice and swim down and touch the snowflake, but it's okay. You just have to make it to it. You don't have to swim back. You just have to make it. And you're you're stronger than I am now because you have both hands.
I give you a really big hug.
Could come with, but I don't think I could be of much use.
How about you stay here and keep Mo company, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
As you go the step away, Mo's gonna grab your hand for a moment, and then just with this other hand, he's gonna dig into his little alchemy satchel and place the potion of cold resistance in your hand.
Thank you. I might actually need that. Wish me luck.
Make sure you come back, okay?
Of course, I'll be back. I'm gonna go and do the test of endurance.
Mo is going to take Rayon over to where he's fortified and going to continue fortifying it.
Okay.
Ray's probably just gonna finish like clutching his head.
Sure. Yeah. Also, yeah. So I think everybody's like enough time has passed that everyone's already had a long rest. Like Mo would have had time. Oh, I don't know actually.
I don't think Mo's had a long rest yet.
Okay.
He's exhausted. He's tired as fuck, but he's not had a long rest yet.
Got it. All right. So Ayla, you go in and same thing. Room disappears. You hear a voice. Exist as long as you can by whatever means you can. Only by enduring can you outlast your enemies. And you end up in that frozen lake that Ryan was in. The hole is still there. Whatever Rayon did in the lake. And you see the shining sigil in the water below.
Kind of really worried at the fact that things are the same as where we left them, that these challenges are
Is it at the bottom of the lake?
you can't see the bottom, like it's that deep, but it's very, very low. It doesn't look like it's hitting dirt.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the edge of the lake and find like the biggest rock that I can possibly drag over to the hole.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hug that rock and jump in and just hope that it's enough to weigh me down. And I'll also drink that potion.
I'll think of.
Okay. So you'll be doing the same test.
Yeah.
Con saving throw? Was that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just see if I've got. Oh, okay. All right, let's do this. Constitution. Oh, I'm a sorcerer. This is fun. 9.
You don't make much progress, maybe only 10%, and the cold is getting to you. You take this much damage, half.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Rough.
Yeah, you don't seem to be getting any deeper.
So
Half of that.
the rock isn't like weighing me down at all?
It's helping. But your con saves. Yeah, so you are okay, you are going down then. Just little by little.
Yeah.
20%.
Okay. Okay. Ugh.
Yeah, you keep going. You're probably less than halfway now, but you're still receiving damage. That much.
Half of that. Okay. Oh my god.
Okay. Do you know how long you can last holding your
I've
breath?
got a +4 constitution, so
Oh.
5
5
minutes.
minutes.
Okay, it's only been 2 minutes. You're still less than halfway, and you're taking more damage.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, you're about like 70%, and you don't take any damage as you get all the way. You're very near.
Ooh. Come on, come on, come on. Natural 20.
Yes.
Ah.
All right. You touch the sigil. You feel a complete snowflake has formed on your head. And you return to the cave.
I think they're just carrying us through the fucking trials.
Right.
I saunter out of the trial back to my friends.
It's only been 5 minutes.
Mo's like just coming back downstairs with like wood. Oh, back.
And you have a full snowflake.
I do.
What now?
You see Round point to the snowflake with his one hand, look at it, shamefully put it away, point with his other hand.
Mr. Walrus, what happens now?
He looks like, oh, nice. I guess you could get in.
Do we all just not know what the snowflakes were?
I think it's that treasure room down there.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, let's go and see what this is all worth.
Yeah, you head
Most
south.
steps does not tear through.
As you're heading towards it, you see that this passage leads to a anvil-shaped room, and the door to the south. It has bas reliefs of 2 male frost giants that have been defaced, their features chipped away. and newer carvings above the door depict the glowering heads of a wolf, an owl, a wolf, and a goat.
Oh, my God.
And as you enter the room, a voice comes once again, Oral's voice, and it says, "This way is shut to all those who pass." This way is shut to all, but those who pass the tests of cruelty, endurance, isolation, and preservation.
I guess that means just you can go forward, Dela.
All right.
I'm kind of curious to know if this would work because I don't really think anyone should be by themselves at the moment. And I will pop into his ring, hoping you pick it up.
Rayon, do you mind waiting here alone?
I can
Mo just didn't want to
wait.
be left with the crazy person.
I can wait. It's okay.
All right. I put on the ring and go in.
The door swings open, and you find yourself in another room. Rayon, you can see this all happen as well.
He steps forward towards the door. Does it like slam shut?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, it stays open. And arranged about in this room are 3 tablets of ice, each 10 feet tall, 7 feet wide, and 1 foot thick. They sit upright in stands that are also carved from ice. Script has been chiseled into the surface of each 10-foot tablet, and another door stands in the middle of the far wall.
Can I read what's on the tablets from the doorway?
Yes. One says cruelty. One says the words that. Well, Ayla has heard all the words, but the same things that you heard, Ayla, they are written on each of these tablets. So, compassion makes you vulnerable. Let cruelty be the knife that keeps your enemies at bay. That's one. And then exist as long as you can by whatever means you can. Only by enduring you can outlast your enemies. I'll copy and paste it, so I don't have to read it out again.
She's a bit of a hypocrite, isn't she?
She's
Oral.
she's a fucking bitch.
I mean, all of these things. She might say that these are her tenets, but she certainly doesn't live by them. I open this last door.
Yeah. It glows, so does your forehead. And another chamber lies ahead. This chamber has a domed ceiling engraved with a giant snowflake. And 2 caryatids depicting a towering woman stand on either side of the bottom door, the south door. In the middle of this room is a 5-foot tall, claw-shaped lectern with a white covered book resting on it.
I'm gonna go up to that book.
Sure. The book on this lectern. It is tall. It's thin. Made of fur, or at least the cover is. And do you just go up to it?
I will cast Detect Magic. I'll play this safe. I'll cast Detect Magic. I won't do it as a ritual. I'll just cast it.
Okay. Yes. There is magic on it. I don't know the school of magic. It's the type of magic. I'll do a bit of research, but there's magic on it.
Basically, is it scary magic or like, yeah, I can probably touch this magic?
Let me do a little bit of reading.
It's abjuration. It's honestly 50-50. Same magic traps they used.
Also, those gifts are quite accurate. It was just like, "Yo, what's up?" And Moses fucking freaking out. I'll be honest. While I was sitting in there, I was like, maybe I could pop into my thing and grab the side gem out because at least it'll keep me company.
Oh my god.
Didn't need to. Already got voices in my head. Also, I just love that you said sending after I started hearing voices. Perfect.
Abjuration.
Abjuration.
50-50.
Yeah, fuck it. As long as it wasn't necromancy, I was gonna be touching it.
I mean, old school D&D necromancy was healing magic.
I've got an 8 intelligence.
Just feeling confident from the trials.
Yeah, what can go wrong?
You're basically gods.
Okay.
It was basically good.
You touch it, and it's cold, but otherwise feels like a normal book. It's currently closed, though.
Does anything weird happen?
As you have it in your possession, the feeling of that you always had, but was suddenly taken away from you, you feel like you could take on the cold once again. You're now resistant to cold damage.
But on my own terms. Ooh. Alright, I tuck that book away. Is there anything else in the room that's giving off a little magical ping?
Let's see. No. Yeah, that's all.
Alright. I look back at Rayon. I think this is everything. There's nothing else in this room, is there? It's just that book.
Is that another door you're standing in front of?
Is it?
Yeah,
Is
And
another door?
I've become very astute at finding doors
that is a door.
in the cards game.
Oh shit, there's another door. Alright, going through that one. Hold tight for a little bit longer, Rayon.
Oh my god, I use his hand for other stuff.
I find that if you use the other hand sometimes it can spice things up.
Called
I was
stranger.
talking about wiping my ass.
Like I said, spice it up.
Oh, Lefty, I'm going to miss you, buddy.
You open the door.
I open it.
Dan is done with our shit.
Beyond the door, you see a small room filled with mist. Chunks of broken ice cover the floor.
Free snow cones.
Oh my god.
Well, this looks like the end of it at least. Is there anything magical in the room?
Yeah. When you get closer to the ice on the floor, you see that they are 3 lifelike human ice sculptures.
Not free snow cones.
And they're giving off a magical aura.
Oh no. Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry.
Oh,
Do they happen to have snowflakes above their heads, but only 2 arms? Or
no,
3 arms?
no snowflakes. You get the voice back in your head, Ayla. And it says, "Will you court death to receive my blessing?"
I'm assuming Mo hears none of this, like, being carried as the room.
Ooh. I think technically you are not in the room, so you do not hear it.
Yeah, I think it counts as a demi-plane.
Yeah, you do not hear it.
Cool. I am fine with that.
were your trials not enough?
No reply.
I was like looking up as Ayla's talking to the air.
I didn't come this far to come this far. So,
Didn't come this far to come this far.
Be smart.
We's an intelligent party.
I'll court death.
All right.
Mo's gonna pop out of the ring and go, "You'll do what?"
Mo, you get the same message as.
What? Mo starts looking around the room in panic.
Oh no, because you're still paranoid.
Ayla is saying, "Oh, court," because I can. Like, I can hear outside the ring, and I just hear Ayla go, "Oh, court death." Mo's like, "What the fuck?" And then he hears Aurel's voice.
How do you reply, Mo?
I think Mo just phrases like, "What the fuck?" and just looks around.
Okay. As you are frozen, Ayla, you feel ice starting to surround you, as though you're about. It's like growing from your feet, and it's like growing up your body. Please do a con saving throw.
Natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
The dice. The dice.
This truly is your mother, and you are now the god.
The ice
I
cracks
die
away.
on my own terms, bitch.
Alright, Ripley.
the ice cracks away, your eyes become as cold as ice. You now have immunity to cold damage,
Immunity.
Shit.
and you can cast Cone of Cold.
Oh wow.
Spell save 15, DC 15.
Ooh.
Fuck.
And you can do that once every long rest.
Nice. Kind of cold.
You're
That's a 5th level spell.
you okay, Ayla?
I feel
Mo like reaches out and like
incredible.
pushes her. um, you're kind of freezing a little bit there.
I would have died. That's what it's saying. Oh my god, I'm being rolling like shit. Holy shit, Ayla.
I don't know if I'd even want to attempt. Yeah. Mo is still not replying to that voice. Spoke out to him.
Okay.
Guys.
I think Ayla got a date with death. I'm not sure.
Ayla's dead.
No, she's alive. You okay? You're You see her eyes got cold?
Yeah. Maybe,
So I, like,
maybe actually, Ayla, when anyone looks in your eyes, it's the shape of a snowflake.
Ooh. That's
Um,
cool.
I don't mean to worry you, but your eyes are looking a bit weird right now.
I think this was exactly where I was meant to be at this time. I think everything in my life has led me to being here.
Okay, but like, is it the voices that are in the shadows, or did I just hear Aurel again?
Yeah, no, I heard it too, yeah.
So she's not dead.
Can't kill a god. Not while she has followers.
Guys.
Mo is still not replying to it. I am just curious to know how I would go on a con save.
Dead.
Terrible. Yeah, yeah. I still didn't accept it. Yeah, Mo is get the fuck out of this room.
Okay.
Could I, like, is that what would have happened? Like, would I have died if I'd failed that?
We'll never know.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, the fact he's like, yeah, why not?
I didn't even think that I could die. Shit. Okay, let's save.
My thought was either way you would get her blessing, because the idea that, you turn into ice is like, you're preserved forever, beautiful. Just as Oral intended.
Oh shit, those people back there are ones that failed the test.
Correct.
Oh shit.
Makes sense.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh. I'm glad you're back. Holy shit, Ayla, your eyes are crazy as fuck.
Yeah. I also think that some of Oral's intended power for me has fully manifested. I don't know. But I feel powerful.
You really are her fucking daughter.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
I'm glad this has worked out for some of us.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys rested or anything while I was gone, but I could use a sleep. I don't think Mo hasn't slept for like 36 hours now.
Oh. Definitely time to sleep then.
Maybe somewhere with a fire that actually gives warmth. I think there was one upstairs.
Let's go. Unless any of you want to try finishing the trials.
Mo was walking up the stairs. I did contemplate doing the cruelty one. Gone long enough for Mo to really go and do it. If you guys were gone longer, I think Mo would have gone and tried to do the others.
Yeah, Ayla speed ran.
Yeah, we should have just like let her do them all from the start. Just
Yeah,
watch.
they were so hard, you guys. Lucky dice rolls.
I swear I'm going to be. I'm not going to be surprised if they were actually real and you let a bunch of people die.
Oh no.
Ukuma, as you walk past, Ukuma says, "Oh, had enough already. Did you find what you're looking for?"
I think we did.
I says, "Well, that's good. All right, see you when I see you."
Mo's going to stop before he goes all the way up the stairs. Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Let me find my notes. Did someone by the name of Nas or some sort of wizard? Did someone like that ever come through here?
Can't say I've met one. Are you looking for him?
I just heard that there may be someone else in
He says, "Well, this is a dangerous island. I've seen my fair share of dead bodies when I go hunting for fish. Maybe somewhere out there."
Mo will turn and continue walking upstairs.
Cool.
Did you guys see those things hanging over the door?
Oh, thanks.
The owl, the goat, and the wolf.
I think I was in the ring, so I don't think Mo saw him. He just left and not really looked back. No, I don't think I was paying enough attention.
I think those might be the prevailing gods of, I guess, the north. Malar is the wolf. Oriel, the owl. I don't know who the goat is, though.
Sorry, I only know about one god and he's a lightning bolt.
Yeah. Hey, Ayla,
Yeah.
can you grow hands back?
Yes, I can. But we have to go outside to do it.
Oh. Let's go outside.
Yeah. Let's go and start a fire, sit down, have a camp, and I'll regrow your hand.
Thanks, Ayla. Your eyes are freaky.
Do you want me to change it back?
No. It suits you.
Oh shit, I don't even have thaumaturgy. I can't. can't.
Yeah, minor illusion.
Cartoon googly eyes.
I don't have minor illusion.
I have minor illusion.
Okay.
So does Rayon. I'll do one line, he can do the other.
Yeah.
Just so they're really out of sync.
I went going in opposite directions.
It's everything every all at once is googly eyes.
Yes.
But yeah, let's end the session there.
It was a good session.
Ooh.
That's fucked up.
Are we ending it with us taking the long rest?
Yeah, you can take a long rest.
Okay. Is this like an indefinite madness again, though?
You don't know. You don't know when it's
Oh,
gonna
no.
end. Yeah.
Until Ayla gets greater restoration, we have no idea.
That's true.
A long while off.
I mean, there's other ways to do madness. Ben knows, Mo doesn't, so I'm not going to give any idea.
Vote for inspiration.
I've still got mine,
Ayla.
so. But yeah, Ayla.
Carried us the fuck through. Legit, just like